think I've gotten good enough to be able to spell the whole name without looking. I'm pretty sure I can say I can do that now. It's tough. I'm always worried I'm going to misspell his name. Ooh, Courier sitting really close to the screen. Cannot see him. Just barely see the top of his head right now. I apologize. Garf is Squirtle. Courier as Pink DK. Is that pink or is that a purple? I don't know. I'm slightly colorblind, so there are a few colors I cannot tell the difference between. So I feel like it's like a very light purple. That's what I think it is. If I had to put my finger on it. Oh, first dog goes to Garf. That is quite the attack. Ivysaur. I remember as a kid I could never get that into Pokemon because I always felt like the Pokemon trainers are always such bitches, making the Pokemon fight for them. Like, for every little argument, whenever they'd fight with anybody, they would make Pokemon do their fighting, and they would tell the Pokemon what move to use. Wouldn't the Pokemon find that, like, condescending? You'd think the Pokemon could pick out their own moves, but the Pokemon trainer has to yell them out. Has anybody seen Detective Pikachu yet? I want to see it. I have not seen it yet. It looks very good, surprisingly good. If someone has seen it, let me know if it's worth seeing. Oof. Courier not looking happy about that. Get out of here, Pokemon Trainer. That was the Pokemon that won that game. Pokemon Trainer is trying to share the spotlight. Very good sportsmanship here. Oh, trying to keep him away from the edge. Good edge guarding there, Corey. Our Flavelloop sticking with the Ivysaur for the majority of the time. I think he switched over to Charizard for a minute. See, I feel like Pokemon Trainer would be a difficult character to get used to, with all the different styles. I feel like if you could nail Pokemon Trainer, you could be very, very good. But mastering 3 styles at once, but that's just a lot to try and master. Oof. Oh, now he's Squirtle, as you can obviously see. But I figured I'd add that to the conversation. Pokemon Trainer tucked away in the back, all safe. And that is game. Goes to Gerflablmoop, but more importantly, Ivysaur. Ivysaur won that. Get out of here, Pokemon trainer. Ivysaur, Charizard, Squirtle, they won that. Yeah, where's Squirtle and where's Charizard? They're not there to share the glory. See if we can get Corey Air in here in a little bit. All right, so I'm back, and I'm here with one of the players from the previous match. Why don't you introduce yourself?
So my name is Smack Club Courier. I was at DK main there. I was playing against my friend and practice partner, Gerflablmoop.
Do you think he prefers, out of all three Pokemon,
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur, obviously. I was gonna say that's what I got from watching that. He did switch once or twice?
He switches when it's applicable to the current situation he is in. So he obviously does Squirtle round start. He likes Squirtle in between stocks. He usually picks Charizard when he's really high percent. He wants to take a kill quickly.
Yeah.
Because Charizard, he kills quickly, dies not too quickly. So you want to maximize your potential there. So let's talk about my match. This is the more important match right now.
Absolutely.
Because we're going to find out. So Marinara, like me, I'm coming in with a new mentality this week, and so is Marinara. So we're going to see how he can do.
What's that new mentality?
New mentality? I want to win.
It's a good mentality to have.
I'm not here to be content. I'm happy with how I did, but I want to win. Marinara, he told me he's going to be more optimistic. He's going to focus on what he does right rather than what he does wrong. Learn from what he does wrong instead of being angry at himself.
Yeah, it's hard to do though. That's hard. It's easy to say, but it's hard to do. It
comes with practice.
Yeah.
There's a point in every player's life where they realize that every single person there is trying to win just as much as you.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't decide the tools you're given of your certain character. You can choose the character. You can't decide the tools they're given. You got to work with the tools they have. And I think that's the main thing. People will blame the game. People will blame.
There is a lot of blame.
There's a lot of blame. The only person you can blame is yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing.
Well, as long as you learn from it, I agree. So.
That's why I wanted my set to be on stream, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to learn. I'm going to watch that setback. I'm going to learn everything I did wrong, besides my rampant misinputs. That's something you can't really.
Game's broken.
fix.
Game's broken.
Nah, that's something that just happens. Sometimes you just
Accept it.
Yeah, you just gotta accept it. So I gotta learn what I did right, in what situations, and learn Gerf better as a player, learn myself better as a player, and all that. So
Now, what do you think about Snake? I always find
this is actually not as bad as a matchup as people think it is, because DK is a big boy. Just DK. Pink DK. So, Marinara is definitely, he's got a different rhythm to him compared to me. I'm less of a grab heavy DK. I like with punishing. I like keeping my advantage. I like hand slaps a lot. I did a lot of hand slaps. I screwed up a lot of hand slaps.
Now, I have a stupid question.
Absolutely.
This is probably a thing that someone who knows the game as well
Yep.
as a lot of players know.
Yep.
When DK cranks his arm, is he winding up a move? Is that
Yes,
just,
that you
okay.
see his giant punch. When he hits it, the little screen has a little effect. That's when he's charging it up.
Okay, so that's what I assumed. I assumed it was a charge.
So at full charge, it has armor, and it's actually more powerful on the. It goes by how many cranks you have, and so the first crank doesn't count every time you crank it. But you, when you get 9 cranks, it's actually more powerful. But I don't like using that because it's slower and it doesn't have armor. So at most of the points I'm going to be using Giant Punch. I use it more either to keep my advantage, either by hitting someone at early percent, and because it can lead to a tech chase at like 0. So you wanna use it, or you could obviously to kill confirm. It's also great on shield. You pressure someone on shield, you're respecting you. Throw out a Giant Punch, does a ton of shield damage, and it's safe as well. It's safe on, I believe, farther 50%. The only reason it won't be safe on the closer is because it's kind of a wacky hitbox. Sometimes it will just miss because of Z-axis.
Yeah.
Because this is a 3D game. Characters will sometimes shift their hitboxes in that 3D realm that we cannot look at right now. Because this is a 2D plane. It's a 2.5D game. So right now, we got 1-1. I think the most important rule of Smash Ultimate is if it's both one stock, it's an even game. Doesn't matter if it's 0-0 or 0-150.
Yeah, it's hard. But the thing with the 3 stocks, you can get a momentum going.
Absolutely.
Like if you're down and you start coming back and you just get really, really aggressive, you can get that momentum going. It's a mental momentum.
Yep.
But you once you get that going, it's hard to stop. It's hard to turn around.
Yeah. So, and sometimes people are like a train throwing off the track. Sometimes they go so fast that that momentum they have causes them to lose. So I don't
That's
really
true,
think
too.
that's what happened in this set. I think Marinette can beat the red. I think he really can. I think it's just the red plays very differently from a lot of other Snakes. He doesn't do other things that Snake does. And
Was that 2-0? That was 2-0.
I believe it was 2-0, yes. So the red's going to move on. He has the red now has guaranteed 5th place. Marinara has 7th place, same as me.
I was gonna say that's tied with you, I believe.
Yeah, I mean he's still better. I think he's still a better player than me. He beat me in bracket last week, so didn't actually know he was a DK main. He played Rob and Wolf. So right now we're gonna have Graflavo Moop versus, I believe that's also the red. Or is that? Oh no, that's Space Mario.
Yes.
Space Mario. All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a bit biased right here because Gerf's my training partner. I want him to win. I want that man to get paid because he beat me. So I want him to go far. I feel like the Graflavo Moop is he's a very strange player. He's never been one for fundamentals. He only started basically in Smash Ultimate, and he's already, getting guaranteed 5th at locals.
Yeah.
So he's growing. He's a growing player, and he learns more stuff every single week. It's just he has a weird dichotomy between him as a player and him as a main. He's a very creative person. He does a lot of stuff that you wouldn't expect. But the problem is, PT just isn't that creative a character. It's a very cut and dry character. So, but Gerf likes him. Gerf likes playing PT. He's good with PT. He gets results with PT. So, I can only respect it. I think there's a strange chemistry there that we don't see in a lot of people in their characters. And he's enjoying himself. He's putting in work.
Space Mario has been Rosalina all night. Is he typically Rosalina?
Well, in Smash 4, the reason why his tag is Space Mario is because he played Rosalina and Lumen and Mario in Smash 4.
I assumed that his tag had something to do with that, if that was the case.
Now, he switched to Plant. but he hasn't had too much of a good season lately. So I think he's trying to come back to his roots, find out what really makes him tick in this game.
Are you talking about Griflabel
Or
Space
Space
Mario?
Mario.
Okay.
So we got a quick Luma kill right off the bat. If you don't know, killing Luma is very important in this matchup because not only does Rosalina have moves, but Luma does as well. Lumas are very powerful. They have a lot of kill power.
So if you kill off Luma, Rosalina is
kind of
handicapped for a little
She's
while.
a puppet character, so you've got to be really careful with what you do. But Space Mario, he definitely lived out that first early Luma kill by just kind of hanging on the ledge. I think it's either 7.
What's the time limit for when Luma comes back?
It's either 7 or 13 seconds. I don't know off the top of my head. It was 7 seconds in Smash 4. So
I was gonna say, I assume Space Mario knows that. To the
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Let's count. Well, that's probably like 3 seconds right now, and then I think it's 13 seconds.
Yeah,
Maybe a bit
just
more
passed.
actually. Okay, I think it's like
Oh, she just came back. Yeah,
Yep.
I'd say between
She came back
13 and
about-
15 seconds.
13, 15. So Space Mario, he got the first stock. I think that's very important for Rosa. Rosa is very light, so she needs to keep a lead. She's not very good at making comebacks. Puppet characters normally aren't good at making comebacks, but the thing Rosa that puts her apart from other puppet characters, especially maybe in this game, is she's got a surprising amount of kill power. Luma's a big boy, small package. Those things hurt, so you gotta be careful. And I think that's why he's going Charizard right now. He's down
To take
stock.
those hits,
Yeah,
soak up those hits.
Not even suck out those hits. Kill her at 90.
Oh,
With just a
okay,
back air.
yeah.
And now it's an even game. He's going Squirrel. I don't think Squirrel's very good in this matchup. I really don't think so. I think...
Maybe he's just trying to be fast.
Well, the problem is Rosa eats Rush Down. You've got to have big hitboxes against Rosa because she's got bigger ones. And she's got 2 of them for
Yeah.
every move. So right now we got... it's going to be no Luma, so we're going to see how Gurk can capitalize on this. He hasn't really been capitalizing on that too much.
I was
so
gonna
far.
say it looks like Space Mario's trying to just wait that out.
He's got to. I
Yeah.
mean, he's in complete disadvantage the entire time he doesn't have Luma. And
So it's just a runaway. It's a
yeah, you
play.
gotta run away. You gotta be smart. Hold ledge. At certain stages, switch. Change to a different platform. Stuff like that. Go under the stage and stuff like that. And again,
I feel like Luma can be killed fairly easily.
Luma does not have a lot of health in this game.
Yeah.
Luma's had much more health in Smash 4, and it's one of the reasons why people considered Rosa, A tier, S tier in Smash 4, but no one played her because she's very hard. She's extremely hard.
Yeah.
But she's a lot more risk for not as much reward anymore. So that's the main issue. Is there's unless you really like the character or you really know something about them and you can really focus on doing what they do correctly, it's going to be hard for you. So you got to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, we got 5 viewers.
Let's go. There's 5 people watching.
5 people
Well,
watching.
4 because
Yeah, considering us, I guess.
yeah, considering us.
So we got 4.
So this is this is even right now. Actually, no, this is in Griff's favor because of Charizard's weight. So what is?
Is he also harder to launch?
Yes, because Charizard's very heavy.
Yeah.
He's a super heavy in this game, so it's very hard to kill him. But
There she
again,
goes.
you know what makes up for that? A lot of kill power.
Yeah.
You feel like you get hit by 2 trucks when you get hit by Rosa and Luma at the same time. It's very terrifying.
I feel like that when I get hit with Ganondorf. Ganondorf
Yeah.
hits me, that's like a truck.
The problem is that you can't keep away as much as Luma.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and you can't hit you from multiple angles, which Rosa can. So one thing that Gurf wants to, he's been talking about this. He gets a nice down throw kill. He had a lot of trouble with getting kills with his dare. Of course, he killed me with it, but he had a lot of trouble on most characters, and it's an extremely good move. Massive hitbox, great angle.
On the down air.
Yeah, that thing kills extremely quickly. It's 2 frameable, it has a lot of active frames, so it stays out for a super long time. And I think that's one thing, because Rosalina doesn't have a hitbox, that's one thing that you want to really capitalize on. He wants to make Rosa use her up B.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to make Space Mario use his up B. So, because he's Venusaur, he can just keep down there and do it over and over and over again. Because what's Space Mario going to do? He's under the stage. He's got to do something. He can't just fall. He's going to die. So right now we see.
Oh,
Oh no! He fast fell. He tried to land on the stage, and he just slipped right under. But Space Mario, held the advantage for a really long time there. He was in a perfect position on the ledge to cover a lot of options. He had Luma on that platform, so there was not a lot he could do. I think he's going to need a. I'm not sure. I think he's going to Wild Lag. I like that because Rosa's really floaty. The floatier you are, the easier it is to kill you off the top. So Light Lag has a low ceiling, I believe, at any stage in the stage list. So you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
And of course, Venusaur kills from the top. He took it off. He's thinking. Now,
You think so? You don't think he's gonna get? Oh, okay, he did it.
Now, no. I did think that he was probably going to go PT. But the thing is, he does have other characters. He doesn't really use them in bracket.
Who else? I haven't seen any.
He wants to pick up Joker. I feel like Joker is that character for him, that very creative character. But he's just not feeling it right now. So he's going to stick with PT.
Yeah.
So this is a very weird stage. I feel like the problem with this matchup on this stage is that Rosa's combos and her conversions lead right on these platforms. And being above a platform, right underneath a character, especially with that up tilt, that up air.
Oh yeah, that's the best place you want to be.
Yeah, it's terrifying. I still think this is a good stage pick, but he's gotta really play carefully. Oh man, he should have held jab there. Well, I like that, using the fact that you couldn't see him to throw out that side B and keep him alive for a bit more. I don't really know what he was going for there. Maybe try to stall a bit, but he has so much lag.
Oof.
Switching to Charizard. Charizard still keeps his second jump.
Good way to save a Pokemon, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that far
a
up
lot
the
of the
stage,
times, if he
sure
misses his Vine Whip, he will just switch to Zard. Zard still has that other jump, so he basically just gets to
Inherits a jump.
Yeah, he can just attempt a recovery again for free with all his resources, unless he air dodges, which he probably shouldn't. In that case. So we're gonna see, and but we probably put on that Space Mario 1 first game.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So here we're gonna see. Now Gurf is an advantage, and this is what he wants to do. He wants to keep Space Mario there. He doesn't want Space Mario to leave, and that's why, because she dies really early. And this is the worst position for a Rosa this side, having the Luma on the other side of the stage, like with Ices. You don't want Nana.
She will always be doing the same attack in the same direction too. She will never turn to face.
It depends. That's why she's wild. Oh, I like that. He used the Vine Whip less to kill Rosa, more to kill Luma. So he's gonna. He
better take advantage of it then.
Yep. Take advantage of it while
Try
he
to keep
can.
her out. Oh, there she's back.
Yep, he's still trying it. He's just doing it way too early. That's his issue. All right, he gets the conversion, and now Gurf is in advantage for the first time in the entire set. So we're gonna see how he capitalizes on this. Like I said, Rosa's not good at keeping a lead. She's really good at keeping a lead. She's not good at taking one. So he's got to play really smart. Space Mario and Gurf just gotta not do anything too crazy.
Go.
Yep, he's in advantage. It's his game to lose right now. So he needs to make sure, take your time. You've got time. So what do you think of this set so far? Do you have anything to add that you've really thought of that you think I haven't said already?
No, I think you've done a great job. I agree with you about Rosalina. I did not know she hit so hard.
Yes.
I had no idea, and I've always wondered about like that dichotomy between Luma and Rosalina. Like I didn't know where the hitboxes were or anything like that. I never use her.
Yes.
I feel like I rarely face her.
Yes. Yeah. She wasn't that well played, or she wasn't that popular in Smash 4 either because she's very hard. All right, 1-1 stock. Remember what I said earlier?
Yep. 1
stock's an even game. Might not be
Except
an even
one
game.
has 122.
Yeah. All right. So Gurf is 1-1. Space Mario. I still think this is his game to lose. I think this is Space Mario, even though he's had a bit of a rough season so far. He's still a great player, so this will be an upset if Gurf can win. So Gurf's the man that wants to win in this set.
So Space Mario just picked that.
FD. I don't know everything.
I was just going to say it was Space Mario's pick that time after that loss.
Mm-hmm.
So like it...
There's something there that we don't know about.
Well, he immediately went to it. Like, so, yeah,
Probably,
I
he probably
agree.
just knew about what stage he was going to pick after he lost. I believe DSR is on, so if he
No places to land this time.
nope, he got. But the thing is, he can't get Gurf on those platforms. So we're gonna see what he can do. So this is so he's gonna have to play extremely neutral focus. What I'm liking here is he's going in. He knows that Gurf kind of plays. He doesn't overextend too much when Luma does not have Rosalina does not have Luma. So Space Mario's like, all right, you're not gonna go in, I'll go in, and you're gonna be surprised when I don't have Luma and I go in. And he got 90% off that. So.
God,
see how we do.
Luma just dies so easy.
Yep.
That would frustrate the crap out of me. I don't think I could play as Rosalina because I get
You gotta have a
irritated.
lot of patience. You have to have a lot of patience.
I assume so.
Problem is,
I'm getting Nancy just watching. I'm like, God damn it! There goes her Luma.
Yeah. The problem is, you can't easily control where Luma's gonna go.
Yeah.
Luma, unless you send them out, will just follow you. So that's good when you have both of them together because they hit harder that way. But it's tough when stuff like that happens. So that was really good. He racked up a lot of percent on Luma. That's what he needs. And that was a drop conversion right there. Nair is a very good move for converting in this game because it has almost no landing lag. It lasts a long time. Pops the opponent right up. When you're floating, you want those. So now it's an even game right now. 50% of extra credit on Space Mario's side. We're going to see how he does. I definitely think even if that would have spiked. Oh. All right, so this is tough. All right, he switches the Squirtle. He's just getting out of there.
I was gonna say I'm very surprised he was staying
use that
Charizard
fast
for that long.
Use that fast falling speed. Get out of there. Maybe make up your deficit, and immediately I'd say switch to Venusaur or Ivysaur. Excuse me. You can't. Get Luma out of the
Ivysaur's
way.
his strongest, I think, by far.
Absolutely, I think it goes
There he
Ivy,
is.
Ivy, Squirtle, Zard, but his Zard is pretty good.
He's used Zard the least, though.
Yes, but that's because he only needs to use Zard when he has to.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right, now we just got a bit of a neutral going on right now. Oh, that's a terrifying ledge trap. So the problem with that, that was
Whoa.
he bet all the marbles on killing Luma there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Zard, doesn't really have to worry about dying early because he's dummy thick. Except when you get up smash after you go side B. So I didn't.
He did. He took a lot of abuse, though.
Yeah, he took a lot of abuse, but the thing is that he's down to stock. Remember what I said? Roses, very good keeping the lead.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, Gurf needs to. Never mind, it's an even game. All right. This has been a very close set.
You can hear people out there watching this and reacting
they're-
to it.
This is a very good set. Oh, I like that. He's calling out that Gurf likes to vine whip from the top and fall down. So
Oh,
what he's doing
absolutely.
is interrupting it. It was fair. So we're gonna see. Oh, I like the switch. Is he gonna go? No, I don't. I think he should have gone low. The thing is, I think he's scared of Rose's dare. All right. Gurf has got to make the most of this right now. Oof, man. Think about vine whip.
Talking about momentum.
Yep,
Talking about
he's
momentum.
got the momentum right now. Rose is in disadvantage without Luma. Like I said before, Rose is always in disadvantage without Luma, but she's in disadvantage in neutral. When she's in disadvantage normally and then without Luma, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
So, Space Mario, he thought that Gurf was going to Gurf was going to go downwards, but Gurf he's playing it safe. He'll take those fares until they start killing. And he's not going to kill for a while. So right now, yeah, that's the thing that. The thing about this matchup is that he can still, even though Rosa sucks him up
Yeah.
with her side B, it gets rid of projectiles. Oh, this is alright. He tried it. The thing about it sucks, even though it sucks up projectiles. Woo! It won't. It will still hit Luma, and that's what he was going for. He wanted to kill Luma. So right now we got an even game.
Very,
Yikes.
very even game.
Very even game.
Exactly even right now, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
0.6 difference.
I think the next person to get in disadvantage is going to lose this set, and that's Gurf right now, so this is Gurf's set to lose. Alright, I like it. He's just holding a shield. Alright, how's he going to get out of this? Oh, that would have been it.
Wow.
That would have been it. We killed Luma. Alright. This is terrifying for Space Mario. He needs to play perfectly. Is he going to kill? He won't. The next one will kill. Ooh.
Wow.
So we're gonna see. He's probably gonna stay on the ledge. He's
He
gonna.
wants Luma back.
Yeah, he's
There.
using that air dodge. All right, so Griff's just gotta be very careful. He's gotta get to Rosa.
He is. He's in between them.
Ooh. Oh, this is tough. This is tough to watch. This is tough to commentate. 'Cause oh man,
He
he's
can't
paired
sit
all of
there
them.
forever.
He's got to start hitting Luma if he wants to win. But the problem is he can't trade with Luma. Luma's going to kill him. Oh, man, that was it right there. Oh, that was it. Oh, my God. So...
Oh!
Yep, all right. He
There
overextended
he
himself. Very good set.
Very good game.
Extremely
Very good game
set.
to watch.
That was... That at the end there, that was nerve-wracking. That was absolutely nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I would like to. We should get our Flipple move in here.
Yeah. You want me to go grab yours real quick?
Yes, go for it. All right, I'm gonna mute the mic until he gets back.
All right, boys, I'm back. Is Courier over here, and now we gotta. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough match to watch for those who aren't the Red trading partner like I am. So I'm going to bias match for me. The Red lives 2 houses down for me. We're very close, so I'm gonna try to be unbiased here. But if it leaks out of it, I apologize. So this is a very even game so far. Snake is normally much heavier than Ivy as well, and he can also play the long game. The only problem is that Rosa is very anti-projectile. She can just eat projectiles, and that's the problem with Snake. He can't play with grenades. What he's gonna have to do. He's gonna focus on playing neutral, like right there. He's gotta focus on. He's got to play CQC. That's what you got to do. He's got to go in. You got to go in. He's got to. Rosa can jump very high because she's so floaty. So he can't really just up be in neutral or whenever he just wants to land. He's going to have to try and just outbox Rosa. Luckily, Snake has very good boxing tools, so I think he can do it. But you still have to be careful. That's the issue. You got to be very careful. So you're using a lot of dash attack here. You're using this whiff punisher landing option. You can't really just throw grenades and have them land. I think he's mostly using them as a distraction. You know, throw it out. I believe he's plus. He is currently would be in the advantage if he threw a grenade from about 75% of the way of the stage. All right. So we're currently coming in with our boy Grafado Luke. Just got his 5th place finish.
You can sit down. I'm gonna grab another chair over here.
Yeah. So, Gurf, how you feeling? What'd you feel about that set?
I felt like it was pretty good.
Are you still proud of yourself? You think?
Yes.
That's good. That's important. What do you now? Just coming off fresh off of Space Mario's habits, what do you think the Red needs to do here?
It's a good question.
So what I was talking about, the Red can't really throw projectiles that much, so he's got to use CQC. Oh no! Oh no! You hate to see that happen. All right, so the Red takes game 1. It was, Space Mario had the lead at first, but the Snake himself isn't good.
So how do you feel about Space Mario's Luma? Did you guys already talk about that while I was going?
We talked about it a bit, but
A little bit. It's very good at keeping you out, but once you get in, it's pretty easy to stay in. That's probably what you saw at the.
It looked like you went
last-
specifically for Luma.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the times if it was between getting extra
Ooh.
percent and knocking off Luma, I try to knock off Luma.
This is curious.
Because that's what he's really good at keeping you out with.
So we got a complete style switch here. We went from a Rosa, very light, very floaty.
Do you think he
very
did that
slow.
in reaction to Snake?
I think so, but the problem is, I don't really agree with it. I
No.
think he's because he can't tough guy through stuff. And Snake's dummy thick, so he will and stuff like that. I don't agree with this. I think he should have stick with Rosa. I think the reason why he lost is because he wasn't used playing against the red, and the red just kind of did his tricks and beat him up. And Spade. I think Rosa can win that matchup.
Yeah, he's kind of getting washed. I think
it's too early to say that whether he's getting washed.
Okay.
Because Bowser's used to being disadvantaged, so all he's got to do is just focus on getting that percent. Problem is he's gonna eat a lot of grenades. Like obviously,
I was gonna say I hate that. That's why I hate playing against Snake. It drives me nuts that the grenades they're everywhere all the time. And like a really good player will make you have to worry about the grenade and worry about him at the exact same time all the time.
Yeah. So as a DK player, I don't mind the Snake matchup mostly because I have a ton of experience in it. Of course, I play with the red almost multiple times a week. So we live in good DI. So the thing about Snake is you gotta let him throw his grenades. You gotta let him tire himself out, do his stuff in neutral, and then you just gotta capitalize on it. You gotta move slow. You gotta move fast.
2 stock for each now.
Yep. The red has the advantage. So yeah, Bowser's gotta play a bit slippery. That's the thing. Bowser's he's a fast guy. He's got he's actually in the top quarter run speed. So he's not slow by any means. And got these large hitboxes that do a lot of damage. And I think he's one of the best out shield options in the game. Which I think right there.
Yep.
When does that come out? Do you know, Griff?
Frame 6.
Frames? Oh, that's right.
It's
Yeah,
really good.
it's very good. So yeah, coming out frame 6, that's great. I don't really agree with that down air there, but he knocked him out. So I think that was. He's trying to jump too much on platforms and work with the platforms, but the red can just walk over and just anti-air him because Bowser's so big. He's got such a large hitbox. It doesn't matter how many times you're not good. Sure, you might evade his stuff once or twice because of the slippery things you do, but if you're gonna do stuff like that, you're gonna get hit every time. And Bowser can't afford to do it, but only when he's trading. Bowser in this matchup, all he needs to do when Snake's pulling grenades, run after him. But you know what? He's currently 1-1. That's better than he did last game. So
nearly even now too.
Yeah, we're even. Golden rule. So what are we gonna see, Manny Bluton? I don't agree with that. I think he was somehow hoping that Bowser wouldn't land on the platform. He was gonna use the grenade, blow him up, but I don't know. Sometimes people just do stuff. This was a good counter pick as well. Actually, I think this is a very bad stage for Snake. Snake is weird. Both Battlefield and FD are bad stages for him. Because on Battlefield, all you need to do is just camp Snake out while he throws his stuff.
Oh.
Okay.
Made it back.
All right. Nope. No. Oh no.
Whoa.
I think he could have lived there.
I feel like he could have maybe lived that too.
Well, that's wild. All right. Well, we go straight into the next match. The red gets no chance to breathe. He's going straight against Pug West.
Yep.
This is our losers finals. We're gonna figure out who's going to face Exium XL. So all three people currently in right now guaranteed to get paid. Red's getting paid tonight, no matter what he does. Pug West is getting paid tonight. Axiom obviously getting paid tonight. So I feel like this is a very traditional one-up top 3. Is Pug West, the red, and Axiom XL.
Yeah, I've seen their names up there.
Quite a few times.
Axiom won last week, I believe.
Yes.
Just to go back on the previous match a little bit, I feel like Rosa would have been able to pull through because she can manipulate his items, his projectiles a lot better than Bowser. I think what he wanted to do is he just wanted to tank the hits and
That's what it
But the problem is he
and
wasn't trading
dance
hits.
around. Right, he wasn't trading. He was just absorbing the hits.
He wasn't even absorbing hits. He was trying
Got to
to.
throw a few more to
Yeah.
make some progress.
Yeah, the thing was he wasn't trying to rush down Snake. He was trying to all right, I'm going to use my weight to live a long time. But the problem is you're heavier than Snake. Just run up on the man and eat it. He's going to blow up with you. Yeah, sure, it does less damage to him, but you put him in disadvantage when that happens, and if you can prepare yourself for that, then you're good. So, what do you think of the Snake Lucina matchup, personally, Gert?
It's hard to say. I feel like it's a little difficult for Lucina because when Snake drops his grenades, she sends out such a big hitbox, which is usually good against most players, most of the roster rather.
Yeah.
But against Snake, when he drops a grenade, you're almost guaranteed to hit it.
Yeah.
So we're
And
gonna
a
see.
trade.
So Pug West here, what he's doing on that first stock. The red likes to up B a lot after he's at a disadvantage. He just up B's. He's focus on the land. But Pug West, he's playing a character that can who has the reach to get to Snake while he's charging it up because the Cypher moves extremely slowly. Like I said, Snake's dummy thick. It takes a while for him to get going.
Yep.
So
It's the main. Snake isn't a projectile character; he's a trapper character.
yeah,
Oh,
You're
yeah.
not, he's not going to hit you with his stuff. He's going to trap you into falling into his stuff.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
like his
Snake has
main-
good normals as well. Like,
Yes.
if he was a zoner and had great normals, then it'd kind of be busted.
Right.
But it makes sense because he's a trap character. The problem with trap characters is you just gotta wait them out. You just gotta play patient. With projectile characters, it might be easy to rush them down with things that counter projectiles. So, here's the red. The red's currently in advantage right now. He's got that stock lead. He's gonna see how much extra credit he can get. Ooh, he got the read, but he didn't get the spacing for it, so I commend it. So we're gonna see. I think the red needs to be very careful with what he's doing because when you see his hitboxes are big enough to deal with Snake doing what he's doing. Going up stage on a Cypher whenever he feels he's an advantage. I feel like sometimes you just gotta grab that ledge. See both times.
Yep.
Both times that Pug West is taking a stock is when the red is trying to get the Cypher up there. I think sometimes just better just air dodge off the stage. Air dodge, or not air dodge off the stage. God, no, please don't do that, guys. Please don't just air dodge off the stage at round start.
No, it's a secret. Just do it. You win every time.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. So, you see what he's doing?
Yep.
He's
Chasing him up
commending.
there now.
Sometimes
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
better land. But here's the thing, though. This is still an even game. One stock. So we're going to see what... Ooh, that was sick. Alright, he's too high even for... Oh, he used up his air dodge. He still has it now because he got hit. Ooh, that...
Whoa.
That was very.
Oh
close.
man, that was... Alright, he's living, alright.
Not
So,
done yet.
the thing though, Cypher. Oh, he's hit through Cypher. Alright, that should have been grabbed. What are you gonna do? Alright.
What was
Oh,
that? Okay.
DI mix-up. What Pug thought he was going to do is he's going to lay him on the ground and then forward tilt.
Yeah.
Charlie was like, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm
I'm gonna push this flatty off the stage. And that's what happened. So we're gonna see going straight to Kalos. That's another kind of wacky stage for Snake. Snake's stage, like, it's weird. He's both bad and good on a lot of stages. Because the thing is, like I was trying to say before, when you have a lot of platforms against Snake, you can't put platforms.
Right.
When you don't have any platforms, you can't land.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard for Snake to land. So it's like a bit of a dichotomy. You gotta figure out what kind of snake you are. Because I feel like different snakes are stronger on different stages. I think the Snake doesn't have a definite worst stage. I think it has a lot of bad stages, but it's not a worst stage.
Yeah.
I think that's going to end up being Snake's main issue as the game goes on. It's just that none of the stages really fit him that well. I mean, I think his best stage is Yoshi's Brawl, but if you only got one all-right stage, then what are you gonna do? It's like Yoshi's Brawl and Smashville. Well, all right, well you ban those two stages, and what's the Snake gonna do? You can't really, doesn't have really many good choices. And there again, this is how Pug West been getting stocks the entire time.
He never just goes for the ledge.
Yeah, that's his main issue.
He needs to. I think he needs to go to the ledge a little bit more.
I don't like that what he did there because he turned around and saw the roll. He had time to react to the roll, but instead of just going straight for the up tilt, he shielded and tried to up tilt. I think he was trying to cover a get up attack, which wasn't there. So I feel like he would have gotten stock because of it. We would have had an even game, but we do not right now. This recovery, we might have an even game. Another thing about Kalos is that up smash on ledge does not work.
Because the platform
So what Snake does, if you don't know, is that when you're on the ledge, Snake will up smash, and if you get up attack,
Yeah, see right there.
most times,
It's gonna hit the platform and not go down and hit the person grabbing the ledge.
yeah. So if you're grabbing the ledge, you can't hold ledge because it's gonna hit you. You can't. If you try to get up attack Snake, it's gonna hit him. You're gonna hit him, but also there's so much lag, it's gonna hit you.
Yep.
So you gotta be really careful.
That's completely irrelevant on this stage. Well, not completely, but
But there's a place
mostly.
to avoid it.
Yeah, he has to use up smash with a more neutral tool. I think the red just needs to. He just needs to focus on, he keeps doing the same thing. He's got to go low sometimes. I know it's terrifying, but like, it's better to try and fail than, keep doing the things that don't work. So, you know what? The red, he still has the first game, so he's got a lot. He's got that advantage. He's got that stage pick advantage. He's going to be playing game 3 on a stage that he is comfortable with. And he's going to be playing game 5 if it comes to it on a stage he's comfortable with. So Pug has to outplay the red and play on a stage that that Pug's great on. So you see what he's doing there?
I thought he was gonna do that early.
Yeah, he air dodged early. Oh man.
Oh.
He still almost got hit.
Yeah. Even game. Oh, you see what he's doing? He's now still not learning. I think that's his main issue. I think he needs to at least try going low. I think there's probably some reason as to why he isn't. The red does not do things if he doesn't have a reason for them. You see what he's doing right there? He did it right before the platform, so it still maybe hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Is there any splash damage with that?
On Snake, no, there's not.
That looks like a.
Yep, that's. Oh, I like what he did there. Oh man, he fell out. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna see what Red can do now. He likes using Nikita
That's scary.
in neutral, but I think his issue with it is Lucina can just deal with it really
there
well.
it is.
Yeah, good read. We've got an even game, folks. Remember, winners, losers, and grands are best of 5. Correct. Winners,
Yes.
losers, and grands. Okay, so it's currently 1-1. So besides obviously trying to go low occasionally, what do you think the red needs to do?
I think if he does go high, he needs to mix up and also fake out going high, because
Like he was- like
he'll
he
just
was-
continue to use Cypher to go up. I think just like flip it out and then air dodge onto that little.
Yeah, like he
platform.
said, he used Cypher, but then immediately air dodge.
Yep.
And that was a bait because Pug was like, all right, I'm just gonna meet him up there,
Right.
get there as fast as possible to meet him. But the red was just like, I'm gonna air dodge on the ledge, and now you're above me, and I have taken neutral, and now I have a chance to get my advantage back. Oh,
Whoa.
early stock. Nothing. Here we go. Take it easy. Next week, I'm gonna get paid next week.
Yo, I keep pushing, dog. That's what I like to see. Top 8.
Want to say hi? Stream's on.
Hi, stream.
Also, bye stream.
Bye, stream. Love y'all.
Let's go Zach Pavas. Is he like the official TO? 'Cause I know.
Ooh, essentially.
Yeah, he's like the official unofficial TO.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna say when we work it, he's usually the one
Yeah.
running bracket doing that. I'm
I
usually
see.
in
I
here
see
doing
you and the other guy you work with, whose name I forget. I'm
Ryan.
bad. Ryan. Okay, I'm bad with
Ryan.
names. It's mostly Zach. So, ooh, I like. So, what do you think the red needs to do with grenades?
I think he just needs to pull him out and
Pull
shield.
out shield. Yeah, he's got to make Pug trade.
The typical like snake stuff.
Yeah. I think he's trying to play. Ooh, the reads. Okay. All right. Ooh. So, yeah, Pug is just he's running away with this game. You gotta, and I think that was a good chance to go. That was a good time to go high there because he was so far away. Pug wasn't already setting up to go for it.
I feel like without the
Ooh, that would have been sick.
without the
Oh no!
Oh, no.
He air dodged too early. Okay.
without the platforms on the left and right of the stage, I feel like it's a lot harder for Pug to go out and cover him going high, which is makes it more acceptable for him to or more
So you're saying when there's more platforms, it's harder
Yep.
to cover.
like he just chose Town and City. So I imagine what he wants to do is he wants those side platforms so he can jump up on them and then catch the Cypher going high.
Yeah, and also deal with up smash occasionally.
Yep.
Won't happen all the time, but it will happen some of the time, and that's some of the time is enough. It's better than never happening.
That's true.
What's the time currently?
Time is 10:03.
3. Let's go. So let's see. All right, he's starting to use the grenades to kind of follow Pug. Oh,
I thought that was forward smash. And I thought it
that was a forward smash.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it looked like Nikita.
Nah, forward smash is faster. Nikita would have absolutely been punched there. All right, so we're gonna
See,
see.
he's using those top platforms
Yeah.
to catch his landings and chase Cypher.
Ooh, I like what he was doing there. He went for the fake out, but it just didn't work. But you know, the Red still got this even. He can't. So what, he's just gotta stay on the ground. He can't be in the air all the time. He's got CQC. You know, Snake's CQC.
Definitely going high is something that it doesn't seem like he's ever been like no one's ever caught it
I
before.
think what he should try to do is go under the stage and then Cypher. You know what I mean? If he's under the stage, you know, something wacky could happen, but considering he's going high every single time, I think Pug would have trouble taking stocks. Oh, all right. Well, that doesn't really matter that much. You know, it's 174. He was gonna die to something anyway.
Up tilt can kill.
Yeah, up tilt will kill. Oh man, no, he's just rubbing it now. The Red isn't really using. I think what Red needs to do is use jabs more to mix stuff up as well. And his, you know, the problem is his CQC is getting. Snake doesn't have large normals. He's got long normals, but not large normals. So what Lucina does. Lucina has very large normals, and they're disjointed.
Who's that down throw up to a percent?
Yeah, he's starting to get a read for the Red's
Jump
the Red's patterns and his air dodge patterns. He air dodges as soon as Pug gets up to him,
Yep.
or either air dodges early. He doesn't like.
And all Pug has to do is wait.
Yeah. He chose back throw instead of down throw there. You know, less inputs and it kills, then it's always worth it in my eyes. All right, gonna up throw, up air.
See if he dropped a grenade right there. It would've-
Oh my God, he got it again. Oof, yeah. That thing is a lot more shield damage than I thought. That wouldn't have not broken shield in Smash 4. It would have like absolutely hurt your shield, but you know, it wouldn't have broken your shield. Ooh, all right. Man, I thought Lucina was a boring fundamentals-based character. Both making her. Oh man, yeah. I think Red's getting really slow on his reads, and every time he tries to go for like a nice read, I thought he was going to usually be there actually. You get a third one. If you got a third one, I would have left him right now. All right, so this is Red's tournament. This is Red's tournament stock. He's gotta be very careful. Oh, and he doesn't. He just air dodged right in the Pug. He didn't go for the ledge. He didn't try to give himself another chance. So now we got grand finals. It's gonna be Axiom XL versus Pug West. So props to the Red, you know, getting third. It's always good to be a third. I feel like one day he's gonna beat one of these guys. he's gonna beat one of these guys. He's gonna be in that top two. And one day he's gonna be in that top one. He's gonna win. He's gonna do it someday. I feel like that day is coming every single week. I feel like he gets closer and closer every time. But you know, I feel like the Red has a lot to learn from that set. He did a lot of things I did not agree with in the moment, and I believe he just didn't let himself mix up. He just didn't mix up as much as he should have. So we're gonna see what Axiom is gonna do here. All right, he's going straight to the Wario. He pulled out Ken against me and walloped me and just sent me to losers.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
Because I have not, every time he's been on stream, he's played
That's because
Wario
he's not
every
confident in
time.
his Ken. He only goes Ken against people who knows he can keep the Ken. So Wario kind of fuego in this game, not gonna lie. Like he's sick.
Nice saving the double jump.
Yes. Did he save it again? No, he didn't. Nope. I can hear them. Yeah, they're a bit talkative in their sets, aren't they? Ooh. All right. Man, he could have gotten another up tilt there. I believe that was he was still an advantage there. All right, up tilt, up air, forward smash. All right, like what he's doing. He's forcing Axiom to use his resources, and then just whittling him down, and boom, answers right back, and we're back to 2 stocks. We smashed 4 boys. We smashed 4 boys. So we're gonna see what kind of things that Pug can do. So currently he's got advantage. He's
Not by much.
not by well advantage mostly in neutral, and
Yeah.
not really in percent. So like right now this is neutral. No player has advantage, and then one character like gets a hit, gets a person on the corner. Like right now, Pug also has advantage. You're never at advantage when you're on the ledge. And throwing out the bike first time in a match. It's good. Get off me tool. Comes up pretty fast. It's hard to hit. All right, and you get a bit of health back. He can pull Lucina. We're gonna see.
How much health does that get back? Like per
Not
fight?
like minuscule amounts.
Is it?
It's not really gonna give you anything, really. Like it's funny. It's mostly for a joke.
Yeah.
So let's see what Publish can do here. You answer with a spike at 150. Good. And Axiom XL. It's a tooth and nail game, folks. I'm not too sure if this is how it usually goes. It's my first time commentating at.
These two often play.
Yeah, I knew they often play,
Very
but I
often.
didn't know how close it was in bracket. I've never watched the match with them before in full, so we're about to find that out. So this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. My first time commentating on one up at this beautiful new venue.
Yes. We've only been here a week and a day. No, a week and 2 days.
We got
Yes.
2 days. In your 2 day
yep.
place? Yep. Got the Wasps. The Wasps
That's
is
Axiom.
that trump card. You get it probably toward the end of the game and just use it and win. And so these two are looking like they're having fun. They're enjoying each other.
Yes, they're definitely not unfamiliar too. So
No, they're most of the time. I keep kicking the desk, by the way. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well,
If that's picking up on Mike, it's totally his fault.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's absolutely my fault. I got wandering feet, so I gotta move a lot.
Well, this desk is no longer. It's not going to stay. Eventually, we're going to have
Yeah, you
a
were talking about
standing
that.
desk and stools up there, so the people who are back here commentating will be
Watch
able
the
to.
player.
Yeah, can watch.
Maybe not watch the play right here, but I assume you would have a different screen for different screen set up here for us to watch. Like I know what PCG does is they just show the match. They don't show like the card for us and all that.
Oh, you mean projected up there?
No, commentator booth.
Oh, you don't
It's
see.
hard.
You don't see any of the behind the scenes. you're
Yeah,
talking about?
there's two different screens. There's just the match, and then usually there's a third man in the commentary booth if there's two people commentating, and he just runs the stream. Usually our boy PCG fellow. Shoutouts to PCG, another great local here in the Eastern Mass.
Yes, absolutely. They have Fridays.
Yeah, they're Fridays, Mondays. We got I don't really go to any other locals in the area. I think the GU Tuesdays. GU Tuesdays, and then what's Wednesday? It's
There's Rhode Island.
Did I say is that X1 maybe?
There's X1 in Rhode Island, and there's Bus in Tewksbury.
Tewksbury. That's more Western Mass, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'd probably end up going to. I'm planning on going to 6 locals in 7 days.
Wow.
That's ambitious.
I want to win, man.
I think I did that once. It was a good experience.
Yeah, it's a good experience.
Good for maybe not doing great, but definitely working on endurance.
Yes.
Like just keeping your stamina up and like.
I think that's the main reason why I lost to you. If we had played
Earlier.
if you had played earlier in the set, I think it would have been a much closer game. Ooh, I like what he was trying. He was trying to use the motorcycle to something. As you know, when you hit people, there's hit stop, and that also works on items too. So what you can do is you can hit something, and your attack will go through hit stop, but the hitbox is still there. That can happen sometimes. Like with DK, I'll get kills against snakes when they grab a grenade and I forward smash them. And the grenade is there, they try to run in because I blow up the grenade, and then they get hit by the last few frames of the forward smash, and I kill them. It happens with any character in the night.
Just make the hitbox extension, right?
If you make the hitbox bigger, it just makes it last longer.
Right. That's a very dangerous thing with Isabel and Villager recovering against Ivysaur.
Yeah.
Because they have the balloons, and that makes it usually last.
Super long.
Yeah.
Ooh,
when it
I like
hits the.
I like what he was trying to do. He was trying to read something out. Jump on the shield, find out what Pug's going to do, and react accordingly. Something that a lot of people got to figure out. Sometimes the best way to press your advantage is to not press it at all, and just figure out what your opponent's going to do.
Giving sage advice here at One Up Games.
Yeah, I try. I don't think I'm the best player in the world. I'm far from it. But I mean, obviously, I'm not even the best here at 7. So,
It's all right. You're on the
yeah,
our top 7 with it. Oh, and we also, if you'd like to watch these VODs afterwards, we usually clip them on Twitch the next day. We do the entire match, top 7 now, and finals. So we
Top 7?
Yeah, we do top 7 now.
In top 8?
Well, it's like because on the winners chart, it's like what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 7.
Yeah.
So it's essentially top 7. There's going to be more players on it.
Yeah.
But-
Normally called top 8s because that's how many players there are. Like
yeah.
eight people in bracket.
Yeah, the top 8 players. Even
Yeah,
if
that's
two
what it
players place
means.
the same.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they place the same because obviously they get eliminated at the same time.
Right.
At the same point in bracket. I've always found it funny is what if someone was to implement a system.
Ooh, that was very nice.
That was a very good punish. He had that down on lock. It'd be very funny if someone decided, 7th and 8th place by having the losers fight each other for 7th and 8th. I think that'd be really
We've done that for other tournaments before. When there's been a tie, like when we did Fortnite tournaments, we did that for Fortnite. Like
Doesn't
people
really-
just died, and we were like, let's just make them fight each other out, fight it out.
That doesn't really work in fighting games. The nature of the players involved, it's usually 1v1. So stuff like that usually doesn't happen. I wouldn't want it to happen, God forbid. If we had to have like 3, like a winners, losers, and losers, I would. That'd be almost as bad as the Swiss pools in Smash and Splash.
I'll go say something about that. I don't even know how they work though, so I wasn't gonna.
All I know is some dude went 4-0 and got eliminated, and some dude went 0-4 and
What?
Moved
and
on.
moved on.
Yep.
It was really that
Swiss
badly.
brackets.
Like,
They were trying something new and it just did not work. They props to Smash and Splash. They not only reimbursed players that got wrongfully DQ'd or eliminated early,
Really?
they also they fully reimbursed them, and they also allowed them free entry into Smash and Splash 2020.
Wow, very
that's
nice.
that's a good way to make amends with the.
Yeah, absolutely. And they
something
said
like
they're
that.
not doing that
How many
anymore.
people were in the brackets?
Oh, that's a good question.
There's like 4,000 people entered the
Yeah, I was gonna
Smash
say,
and
like-
Splash. I don't know how many were in the
Well,
bracket.
I mean, my heart goes out to people trying to run that because that sounds like a very difficult
Yes, it's very difficult.
thing to pull off.
There are entire companies and other fighting games based around just running tournaments and helping run tournaments. If you guys know Spooky, that's what Spooky does. If you ever heard that name around, he's normally the guy that he sometimes commentates on games. There's no other commentator, but most of the time you'll see him running around, helping out in tournaments, getting everything running. Nice guy, very very nice guy. I feel like something like that has become the norm for fighting games to get larger. Is people are going to make their job be running tournaments. Not being the commentators or like the soul of it, but just
Well, there's someone who
Be
has
the
to run
backbone.
all logistics.
the logistical team.
That's why now when we do these here, especially at our new venue, we typically have 3 on rather than 2 on.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot of things to remember, and if you can divide up all the tasks, it's a lot easier to perform.
I think as this place will get larger with more players, I think you should have like someone dedicated back here to run the stream while 2 people.
Well, that's kind of what I did most of tonight,
Yeah,
so that's what I would prefer to do. I'm more familiar with that.
and then commentating. But hey, you're doing a good job. you're bouncing off me, and that's important. It's hard to
I,
commentate by
I,
yourself.
I had a long history of podcasting, so
Oh yeah, it's good. What kind of podcast did you do?
video game podcast,
Okay, fair
obviously.
enough.
It was about ceramics, actually.
Hey,
Ceramic-
I wouldn't guess that.
ceramic video games.
So yeah, it's this it's unknown game, Genesis game where you made
Yeah.
pots, Oh, let's see what that's about.
I think the switch fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened
I
earlier.
don't know if you like. Okay, he's smiling. He didn't like rip me. He didn't get upset and like rip the controller out of his hand.
Yeah, I think Ryan's taking care of that. All right.
I'm gonna go play some friendlies.
Want to go?
Yeah.
You can go if you want.
I'm gonna go play some friendlies. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. We're
Even
back.
more.
Oh, we're heading out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, so guys, I'm heading out. It was a pleasure to be joining you guys today. I hope that I will be in this seat next week. I hope I'll get 5th next week. 5th or get paid. That's what I want. I made a new top of the line here. I made my best standing. Yeah, I'm heading out. So I'm like wrapping myself up.
Okay.
So I made top 8 tonight. I want to do it next week. I want to get farther in top 8 next week. That's what I want. You guys have a nice night.
All right, thank you guys for coming. Take it easy. And I'm back on stream alone. I apologize. I can give color commentary, but as far as like technical commentary goes, yes, you got me there. Oh, Pug West takes that. And that is game. That goes to Pug West.